Hello lovely people. Right, I don't believe this. Despite the fact that it took an extra week for Hachette to process my latest delivery, it's actually arrived almost 3 days early compared to what it normally does after they finish processing. So I have issues 35, 36, 37, 38. We'll have a look at 35 first. I've got no extras in this delivery. So I've got no additional premium gifts. I've got no binders and no other stuff. So there's our Tech Priest Engineseer. Let's have a look at the magazine, shall we? So we get one miniature, which is our Tech Priest Engineseer. Build, paint the Engineseer, learn about the Age of Darkness and new faction rules. So here we have straight into the black section, section C, HQ for AdMech 02. Tech Priest Engineseer War Gear. Servo Skull, Mechanicus Pistol, Omnision Axe. I really do like these axes that the AdMech have, and also sometimes Tech Marines, etc. Servo arm, battlefield repairs, then you obviously get your battle record. For our red section, AdMech B, Forge Worlds, and this is Styges 8. The ever-staring Cyclops. Oh, that's nice. So that tells you about the Forge World of Styges 8. Angrea. Crown of Miracles. We then have red section, Alpha, Imperium. And this is information about the Age of Darkness. The Horus Heresy tore the Imperium in two, pitting brother against brother and resulting in the immolation of countless Imperial worlds. Yet for all the devastation wrought during this era, its after effects were perhaps even more catastrophic, echoing down through the ages, even into the 41st millennium. So there you go. Imperial Reform and the Long War. We then get our blue section on how to build our Tech Priest, and they're recommending 2 sub-assemblies, which is something that I would have done myself, but it does look good. This is one of the miniatures that I've been looking forward to. And then here we go, painting. And then the final gallery. Adaptus Mechanicus rules. Doctrina imperatives. So these are additional rules for your AdMech. They're probably, most likely, ported straight across from the AdMech Codex. If every unit in your army has the Adaptus Mechanicus keyword, and your army has your Doctrina Assembler model on the tabletop, units with the Doctrina Imperatives ability on their datasheet may benefit from the following Doctrina Imperatives. So there you go. And we have the datasheet for our Tech Priest. So, fighting with servo arms tutorial, so that's good. The other thing that it's got here is, oops, if I go back, it's got a tutorial how to use Doctrina imperatives. So timing is crucial, maximizing bonuses, minimizing negatives, how best to operate that doctrine. More core rules, so we're into the shooting phase now. Okay, and then we have another scout mission, a monolithic task. During the Necron invasion, the Xenos utilised gigantic flying vehicles known as monoliths to neutralise Imperial defences and summon reinforcements through their Eternity Gate portals. One of these colossal alien machines has been shattered by Imperial fire and crash landed near the Adeptus Mechanicus positions. The Necron Overlord seeks to restore one such monolith to life and use its Eternity Gate to summon more troops from across the galactic void. So Necron's Overlord capture the crash site. The site must be secured and the canoptic constructs given time to repair the monolith to its former glory. The human interlopers must not be allowed to enter the wreckage and secure invaluable intelligence from its fractured hull. The Adeptus Mechanicus foes must be driven away swiftly. And the Adeptus Mechanicus, Tech Priest Dominus, plunder the wreckage. In the crash landing of such a powerful Necron machine, the Tech Priest Dominus sees opportunity. The alien technology on board is of course utterly unholy, but perhaps within the Necron device some intelligence of worth can be salvaged to aid the Imperial war effort in the Ramesses system. So the scout mission, raise the monolith, refer to rules reference, mission briefing, the Adeptus Mechanicus must plunder the wreckage before the Necrons secure their stricken vessel. Forces in play, so for the Necrons you have an Overlord, the Technomancer and 10 Necron warriors. And it says Ultramarines here. It says Ultramarines, but they're all AdMech. And so we have Tech Priest Dominus, Tech Priest Engineseer, and 10 Skitarii Rangers. We're using the dark grey battlefield. We're using one of the Munitorum containers. We're using some of the barrels. In fact, we're using all of the barrels, all of the crates, the 2 large pieces of ruins and the smaller pieces, and the hemotrope reactor. So there you go. That's quite a fair amount. And you are deploying in corners, so 10 inches on each side, and then draw a diagonal line to meet those 2 points, and that's your deployment zone. So there you go. That is issue 35. Let's have a look at the plastic. So come down. Right, here we go. Now, this has a original production date of 2014, and as we can see, it's a really nice sculpt. You know, I don't care what anybody says. It may be 2014, but it's still a really nice sculpt, and I'm liking it. So obviously our Tech Priest Engineseer has mechanical legs by the look of it. Yep, so it's got 2 mechanical legs. His Omnisian axe, there's his servo arm, a pistol as well. There's his backpack and a sensor hanging down on a chain which attaches to his waist. And obviously the servo skull is attached as well. He comes with a 32mm base. Now I can't remember, in fact I do remember that obviously Tech Priest Engineseers used to, I think you used to be able to take them for Astra Militarum. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But you used to be able to take one as, I don't know if it was an HQ choice or an Elites, but you used to be able to take Tech Priest Engineseer for Astra Militarum as well within the forces, I'm sure. Although I could be remembering it wrong. But somebody let me know. So yeah, that's the plastic. Basically, that's what it looks like. It is really nice. Some of the detail, like on the gloved gauntlets here, it looks like we've got some readout screen on this arm. And obviously the Cog Mechanicus in the centre of the chest. So yeah, like it. Really like it. Come back in a sec and we will build this chappy once we've got him cut out and cleaned up. So right, we have our Engineseer in his constituent parts. The backpack is obviously going to be done separately. I'm just having a bit of a think about the axe. So the axe goes together, and or rather the body goes together, and then the arms go on like so. So I may even actually, do you know what? No, I'm gonna. I think I will build with the arms glued on. I don't think that's gonna get in the way too much. So find the glue. Here we go. And the first step when building this mini is to glue the body together. Now the joins on the sleeve here are actually quite prominent, so I'm kind of hoping that by just adding in some extra glue we can get rid of that. The next part is the sensor goes on his left side. Like thus. I'm just going to use the tip of my scalpel to just press it in. To position. And then his bolt pistol goes on. Now this is keyed ever so slightly. It's just a very small little nub tab that comes out. So that goes on like so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue him down to the base. So just get the mini as central as I want. And that's him on the base. And then the arms. Glue in there. Glue in there, and bingo. So that's the first sub-assembly, and then there's only 2 stages for this. Now the servo arm, I mean, at the end of the day you can position it how you like. You know, whether you want it kind of like in a stowed position like thus, or whether you want it up, you know, or perhaps a little bit further forward, is entirely up to you. I'm going to go with just leaning forward slightly, like that, and then that's what it'll look like when it's in position. So there you go, that is the Engineseer, how to put the Engineseer together, and hopefully you'll join me in the next video. Alright, take care, bye bye.